Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. Going to talk about a scam today. One of these Tommy Bahama scams that continue. I talked about these scams quite a while back on a show, but I got this ad this morning in Facebook and I thought I would talk about it again. It makes me sick that people out there scamming folks, especially on a clothing brand that I like. I probably have 20, 30 different Tommy Bahama shirts. I have pullovers. I have button up the front. I have short sleeve. I have long sleeve. I have t-shirts. I like Tommy Bahama brand. This is a Tommy Bahama shirt I'm wearing right now. One of the reversible pullovers. I like these because when I'm traveling, I can have two different shirts in one, right? And so I can have two different looks, whatever I want to do. So I have a number of the reversible ones, number of the warmer ones, because I live up here in the north. I have a lot that I can wear down when I'm in Florida and the hot places too. I like the brand. Drinking out of a Donald Duck cup this morning because Donald's mad on the cup and I get mad at these scammers. Now, this was on Facebook this morning. I was making some posts and this ad came up. This Tommy Bahama clothing sale, last 7 days, all under $10. You are not going to get legitimate Tommy Bahama stuff under $10. And Tommy Bahama isn't closing. And then they're also giving you a $30 award with every $10 you spend. It's all bullshit. So don't fall for these. You're not going to get legitimate Tommy Bahama stuff for under $10 and get $30 rewards for every 60 you spend. Not going to happen. One of the things you can look at the URL where that, if you click on it, it would send you Tommy Bahama Onlines.shop. That is not the official Tommy Bahama website. Go to TommyBahama.com, get on the actual website. They do have sales, they do have deals, but never under $10. I'm sorry, you're not going to get Tommy Bahama clothes under $10. You want to get them a little bit cheaper? You can go to the outlet stores. You can go to department stores that sell Tommy Bahama when they have them on clearance. You can go to TJ Maxx in some of those stores. They will sometimes get Tommy Bahama clothing from the department stores out of season. And you can sometimes get $100 and some Tommy Bahama shirt for 30 or 40 bucks. You're not going to get them for under 10. And don't go to these websites that are just completely bullshit. They copy the actual Tommy Bahama websites and logos and they make it look legitimate. I mean, they go there and they steal all the pictures and they post the pictures in the descriptions. So it looks like actual Tommy Bahama stuff because they're stealing the pictures from Tommy Bahama, but it's not real. Other companies are subject to these fraud sites too. And that's why you need to be very careful when you're shopping that you're actually at a real site, a legitimate site for the stuff you want to purchase. You watch those URLs and you see that they're not right and they got these deals that are just incredible, whether it's clothing or a perfume or cosmetics or different things. Don't fall for them. But this one was on Facebook today, and that's another thing about Facebook. Just because it's on Facebook does not mean it's legitimate. People can pay whatever they want to these social media companies to post whatever they want. This was a sponsored ad, so it was paid for. And Facebook doesn't check if it's legitimate or not. They just take the money. You have to do your due diligence and not fall for these scumbags. So stuff on social media, you got to be very wary of because these scumbags, they'll make fake sites. They'll pay for an ad, get it in front of you. Because I do shop Tommy Bahama. It's probably why it came up in front of me. Because they're watching everything we do online. You buy stuff online It's recorded, and now they know what you shop. And I buy things from the actual Tommy Bahama site as well as stores. And so I get these kind of ads, but I'm not going to fall for them, and I don't want you to fall for them either. Going to say good morning to Dixon. Dixon says, now I can't get that sound out of my head. That funny sound of Donald Duck. Thanks for the earworm. You are welcome, Dixon. But I thought Donald being angry was good because I'm angry at these scumbag scammers. Good morning, Thad. Appreciate you being here. That's the show today. Whether you're a Tommy Bahama fan or not, be aware of these scams that are going on because they're doing them for other things too. I probably don't get some of those advertisements because I don't shop for those items. The Tommy Bahama ones pop up in my feed because I shop Tommy Bahama. I mean, I got a $50 coupon here in the mail from them just the other day. Right? And I'll probably go to the website, the legitimate website, and use this $50 reward that I got from Tommy Bahama and get me another shirt, even though my wife says I have too many of them already. But they're out there. They're scamming all sorts of different things. Be very careful. And the big thing you can do is check that URL and make sure it's a legitimate one. This Tommy Bahama and onlines with an s.com, or no, it was .shop. It wasn't even a .com. Totally bogus. You know, Dixon also said 2 summers ago, I was fortunate to get my money back from a Facebook ad for a warehouse closeout where I tried to get a new pair of cowboy boots for $50. You're lucky you got your money back. But yes, they're out there, and sometimes they look good because they steal all the legitimate pictures. And they create these websites, and it looks legitimate, and they'll take your money. You know, it has the credit card information. You enter your credit card, but now only will you not get your legitimate stuff that you wanted to purchase. These scumbags have your credit card number and everything they need to rip you off even more. So we got to be very careful. We got to be diligent and paying attention, especially if we're shopping online, and be very wary of any of these too good to be true ads on Facebook and other social media channels leading you to a bullshit site to rip you off. That's my message today. Appreciate everybody out there. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter at enjoylifesafely.com. More information on keeping you safe. Make it a terrific Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow.